Do you guys prefer my hair straight or curly? Like, honestly, what do you think suits me better? Straight hair or curly hair like in my previous video? Because I don't know what I'm thinking. Also, I don't know if you can tell, my hair's a bit more like ashy now. If you want to see how I got this, I did vlog it. It's over on my second channel, which is Soph Does Vlogs. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is probably a really bad idea considering my skin is like not the best at the moment. The other day I had like one of those really deep under the skin spots and my smart thinking thought that it would work if I just really exfoliated this area of my face and then put loads of tea tree oil on it. So I used one of those spinny brushes and apparently I held it on my face too long and it kind of gave my face like a friction burn. And now I've got this nice circle on my face, which is great. And so just to make my skin even better, I thought I would put eyeshadow all over it. I'm not entirely sure who started this, but I've had quite a lot of comments requesting me to do a video where I do my entire face, like including skin and base and brows and everything, using just eyeshadow. And I thought because James's eyeshadow palette has got every single colour of the rainbow pretty much, I thought this would be a good one to try and use. And I might kind of destroy the palette during this process, but we'll see how this goes. By the way, if you're wondering about my hoodie, it was like an unreleased merch sample from ages ago, but I really like it. So I wear it quite a lot, but it never even came out. So the first shade that I'm going in with for my foundation is this one right here, which is called Canvas. And I'm taking a Real Techniques, does this hair like want to get off me? I'm taking a Real Techniques 200 brush, which I actually got on one of my advent calendars. I've been unboxing quite a few beauty advent calendars in my vlogs, and this was one of the things in the Glossy Box calendar. So I'm going to use this and dip it into here. Oh god. And this is going to be my foundation. I hope it has some coverage. Ooh! I mean, that kind of did something, right? It's actually a pretty good match for my skin. Let's try covering this spot down here. Okay. You know what? That's not actually bad. Oh, it's covering redness. I'm gonna use up this like entire eyeshadow pan, aren't I? Does Morphe want to like release this as an individual? Look, it actually has coverage. Let's do half my face and see what it's saying. Did I really just say that? That is not how I speak. Okay, does Morphe want to release this as a pressed powder because it's actually working quite nicely and actually giving me some coverage? Like, look at the difference. I'm actually quite shocked, although I am quite sad that I'm going to use up most of this colour. Ooh, the palette's falling. Okay, so it's not giving me like the same level as coverage. I can't speak. It's not giving me the same level of coverage as like concealer or foundation, but I mean, it's doing a pretty decent job considering it's just an eyeshadow. Okay, so for my contour, this is going to be a pretty warm contour, but I'm going to use this one, which is called Punch Me. Like, the fact he named a shade in his eyeshadow palette Punch Me. What a legend. And I'm using my normal contour brush, which is the NYX 06. I'm just like dipping it in here. Oh dear. Oh god. That is quite warm. I'm then using that same shade as my bronzer. Ooh, it's very pigmented. By the way, if you haven't already seen, I did like a full review on this palette with like swatches of all the colours and everything, and I did a tutorial for like a rainbow eye look that James did. I'm actually not mad at this. It's quite a nice bronzer colour. Ooh, okay, it's a bit heavy looking, but we can deal with that. Nothing new here. For blush, I think I'm gonna take this shade, which is called Literally. I should never do that again. And it's kind of like a peachy pink shimmery eyeshadow. So it kind of works perfectly for blush. I mean, I say that, but I haven't actually tried it until this point. It kind of reminds me of Milani Luminoso. And then for highlighter, I'm using this shade here, which is called Face. I used this the other day in my video and oh my god. Like, can we just... Oh, beach! And then I'm also using this shade on my brow bone. Oh my god, it is actually stunning. Like, look at that. Down my nose. Oh, my nose needs a bit more coverage, but guess it's too late now. Okay, and then I've got to do my brows. I really need a new pot for my brushes. They are overflowing so badly. I've got about 12 different eyeshadow pots. Like, I actually need to have a sort through them at some point and get rid of some because it's getting a bit out of hand. Right, so the only colour that I can probably use on my eyebrows and have it look normal is this one here, but it's really dark. It's called Tea, obviously, because the shade Punch Me is a bit too orange. I have a feeling this one might be a bit warm as well. We're gonna go for a bold brow today, guys. I mean, it's super pigmented. You know what? That's actually not too bad. That eyebrow actually looks decent. I mean, I think it does. What do you guys think? Is that decent? Okay, yeah, they're definitely too warm and too dark, but it's better than having no eyebrows at all, right? Then I'm gonna do a completely different look to the one that I did the other day, just because that's what you guys asked me to do. I think I'm gonna use some of the blue shades. I'm taking this shade here, which is called Love That. I'm not gonna try and do it in James's voice. And I'm just gonna run this through my crease. Oh God, this is the point where it might stain my skin, because I'm just doing it pretty much onto my bare skin with like a tiny layer of eyeshadow underneath. I took the tiniest amount of that, just because I don't want it to be too harsh. This is where we start to have blending issues. Why did it work out so well on this eye and then this eye's just like, see ya? And then taking this blue, which is called Brother. Oh, I was gonna say that I'm gonna do a cut crease, but I can't because I'm just using eyeshadow. I can't use concealer. Am I dumb? But I am gonna try and do a kind of halo eye type thing. This blue shade is also super pigmented. That blue is actually really nice, like it's blending pretty nicely into the other shades. And then I'm going back in with a tiny bit of that pink on my brush and I'm just gonna blend over those edges. I'm then gonna try taking a bit of this other blue colour, which is called Cola, and I'm just gonna add this for a little bit more depth. It's kind of similar, but it's just slightly bolder and not as purpley. I feel like this is also like an out of my comfort zone challenge. I'm then taking this shade, which is called Hello. And I'm gonna put this on the very center of my eyelid. Bitch, that is pigmented. Oh, let's go with my finger. Oh my God. I picked up the tiniest bit on my finger and it's just like, bam. That blue shade is just stunning. I'm also gonna add those same blue shades on my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna blend that out with a tiny bit of the pink. Wait, actually that kind of makes me look like I've got a rash. Oh well. And then on my inner corners, I'm taking this shade here, which is called Sister, obviously. And we are gonna sister snatch those inner corners. You know what? Just on my lower lash line, I want to take some of this colour here, which is like a shimmery purple blue duochrome. And it is called Artistry. And I'm just gonna put a bit of this on my lower lash line. Not that you can really see it, but oh, that's actually so pretty. Oh my God, that is actually stunning. It's like blue and purple and it's got so much like shimmer glitter in it. Right, so the next step is to try and do eyeliner. So I'm taking this Zoeva, I don't even know what brush this is, 241, and I'm taking the black in this palette, which is called Spooky. I'm gonna try and do a wing liner. Oh no, this really isn't the right brush to be doing this. I think if I was to mix this with a bit of like setting spray, it would actually make a really decent black liner. But you know what? That will have to do. And then I am gonna cheat slightly and stick on some lashes. However, my natural lashes, wait, maybe this will work better now that my lashes are dyed black, because I recently dyed my eyelashes black. I did a whole video on that. Because normally my eyelashes are blonde, but I'm still just gonna try and take some of this black eyeshadow and like push it into my lashes. Can't do much about my lower lashes though. Oh, I really don't want to put eyeshadow on my lips, but I'm gonna have to. For my lips, oh, what am I gonna use? I've got a bit of lip balm on at the moment, But I want to do a nude shade, but there isn't really like a nude in here unless I use this. Should we give it a go? Ew. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use this shade here, which is like a peachy nude. Peachy nude. It's an eyeshadow. This is called Mary, and I'm going to just... Oh, I don't want to do this. How did I get black eyeshadow up my nose? Ew. Ew. Why does it look red? Oh, my lips are so dry already. This is not helping. This actually feels gross. And there's still purple on this brush. Fantastic. I'm gonna take some of the white and try and lighten it up. Ugh. Oh, it feels awful. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with the shade that I used on my inner corners, this one right here, and I'm gonna try and, I don't know, make them look better. Oh god. Ew. This is one of the worst feelings. I guess the last step is to stick on my lashes. These are the Tiggy lashes in Natalie. By the way, I was thinking of potentially doing a kind of get ready with me / story time, because I have got a couple of story times. The main one is about being invited on a brand trip, which turned out to be fake. And I've got all like the emails still and screenshots and stuff. So if you guys want a story time on that, like I was thinking of doing like a story times with Soph type thing where I do a get ready with me and do a story time at the same time. What do you guys think? Do you want to see that? Let me know. This feels so weird putting on eyelashes with no mascara. Why do I feel like I look like a blow up doll right now? Okay, so my lashes are on. It feels so weird wearing lashes with no mascara. I think what I'm gonna do is just go back in with the black eyeshadow on my brush and just like go over where the glue is, because you can kind of see it. That is my full face of makeup done using the James Charles Morphe palette. I don't know, I feel like this is probably out of stock now everywhere, but just in case it restocks, I mean it will restock, I will leave the links down below where you can get this from. In the UK you can get it on Cult Beauty and the Morphe website, and in the US you can get it on the Morphe website, and I think maybe, is it available at Ulta? Maybe it's not, I'm not sure. So I'm not too sure what I think of this overall look. I mean, the bronzer like situation is a bit not the best, and I mean so is the foundation. I really like this eye look though. I think if I'd have used actual liner and mascara then it could have been really nice. The eyebrows actually look alright, they're just a little bit warm. The lips are disgusting, and like my base was looking okay at the start, but for some reason now I feel like it's started to go a bit gross looking. I mean, it never looked that great to start out with, but it's made me look like extra wrinkly and pory, which is not great, so maybe I wouldn't recommend putting eyeshadow all over your face. Okay guys, so that is it for this video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. It was an interesting one, that is for sure. I'm just gonna find a question of the day from my previous videos. If you guys want to be featured in my next video, leave me a question down below with the hashtag question of the day and I might answer it. Everyone had so many issues with the swatches in my previous video, I don't really get it. People saying that I don't know how to swatch properly. It's like, what? How else do you swatch? Don't you just put an eyeshadow on your arm? Like, what? Maybe Not said, and it's maybe with 2 E's, says, question of the day, is there a specific meaning behind your necklace which you always wear? Like the reason you wear it all the time, or is it just because? Basically, I have 2 necklaces which I wear like all of the time pretty much. Has this one spun round? Wait, let me just figure this out. So these 2 necklaces, they're both from Misoma. The first one is like a choker that's got little like dangly leaves on it kind of, and the second one has got 2 charms on it. I got both of these for my 21st birthday, the choker and then the chain, and then this charm were from my parents, and then this charm right here, the second one that I also wear on the necklace. Like, you're supposed to wear them individually, but I wear them both together. This one is from my best friend Ellie, and so yeah, I just wear them all the time because I really wanted some necklaces that would just go with everything and that I could wear all the time and like rarely take off, so that's why I wear them a lot. I'll try and link them down below if I remember. Okay, so I'm gonna go now. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you aren't already subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!